Harumasa, what have you done? It's not over yet!
One day I become sick and turn into an ethereal. I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life.
All right, we're ready? We're ready to be sad? Because this doesn't look like it's going to be a Bernice agent story. This doesn't look like it's going to be anything but depression and existential terror. Depression speed run, let's go! We're on a secret mission, let's go! Alright. Alright, here we go. One morning, inside the HSO section office. Damn it, I forgot to turn the music back on.
Tsukishiro, hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here
I didn't know I was
going to
go straight into it.
Form. Same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't
That's
go
it?
along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your
In the
requests
first
anymore.
week.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
Huh? Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you,
Bullshit.
Kitty. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh,
Queen.
You're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
You're just pure, Hannah. You're just pure.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the 3rd day, asking to extend your leave.
A correction? That wasn't fake. It was the actual reading. Though, it was my cat's temperature.
How did you get your cat's
Public
temperature?
Security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude. Where were they seized?
Uh-oh.
In the
He
Hollow
knows what
Report
this is.
Elvis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be interested in work.
I just gotta do my own
But
investigating.
A drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
Well, I guess we're not living in America,
That
because
was
that
a
would have been
whole
approved
line,
already.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
Well, we've seen that already.
Those are the consequences Nagi was talking about!
Thank you, Sukaku.
In any case,
That was
seeking
very
power
important
like
to
this is
add in
pure
there.
opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But
You
in
must
this
train
world,
every day.
Those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again.
The black lung.
Like I'm dying. Anywho, I'll get out of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
This guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
Sounds like the people I work
Takes
with.
a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
That would be you,
Harumasa
Sukaku.
just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to...
Oh, no, you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make
I love
sure
the
you
wistful
attend it.
look she's got.
And don't be
Well,
late.
maybe if I had some
Oh.
time off. Sometime later, inside the video store, there was a faint knock at the door. However, there was only one knock, and it quickly went silent. Wise, was it my imagination, or was that a knock on the door just now? I heard it too. Who would only knock once? It can't be that they're too lazy to even knock a second time, right? For some reason, the minute I said that, a certain someone came to mind. Should probably go check just in case. Alright, let me go turn music on. Pressing without the music. Whoopsies. There we go. And we'll turn it up to an 8. Alright. Belle, I want to talk to you. Nervous Belle. That was her scene was better in that.
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
Like I didn't say Asaba entered. Like, yeah, we know.
I knew it was you. The only person that's too lazy to knock twice.
Man
Knocking
after
on the
my own
door
heart.
is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get what I need, it doesn't matter how many times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with something.
Alright, I like them
Actually,
already.
You're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need a
I need
proxy.
to go into the hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
Yeah, that one.
No way. This is actually for work?
Didn't matter which one I
Since when did you become so
selected.
passionate about your job? Is there something you're not telling me?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I?
No.
Besides, this is an excellent
False.
opportunity for
Doubt.
you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any trouble in the future.
Yeah, this would be
We don't
better
want
if I
any
used this
trouble with the
before I did the
executive
Shiyu defense
officers.
runs.
Anyway, what's this case that you're working on?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means.
My master.
This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
So the what is it? The Captain America serum, super serum is what they call it. You want is either just happy or nervous in the quality time thing. Oh, I haven't done Jujuan's. I should do those. Maybe I should do some of those on stream.
That sounds really suspicious. If we were in a movie, this is the part where the protagonist asks, but at what cost?
Wise is right.
But at
If
what
such a drug really
cost?
does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous.
I
In
would
theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate.
Uh-oh.
They're probably connected to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before. And my goal is to find him. Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Denny's are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you.
We're
Understanding
gonna
the
get
job of
paid.
an executive
Hell yeah,
officer is
let's
very
go.
important. So, when do
Do
we leave?
Jujuan's on stream.
Now, no time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis. I'll be waiting for you there, partner.
Aw, he called us partner. I guess I'm not actually meeting him there. Oh, are we gonna do... Is this just gonna be a combat mission, or are we gonna actually do some Bang Boo Fall Guys? Qing Yi? What? Oh, I guess if we're investigating a crime, Qing Yi would be there. Alright. Hey, I get to test out Harumasa with Qing Yi, everybody! Yeah, right? He called us partner. That means segs. Butt segs. That's what it means. They're in love. Yes, I know how to use Harumasa at this point.
Let's search for clues in this area.
I just
and
spent
see if we
30
can find
minutes at
anything
the
on
beginning of
this
stream
drug.
figuring out how to use them.
Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there. Yeah, I'm here.
I guess that doesn't work. I guess it works. Oh, well, they're dead already. Well, to think I'd find a helicopter here of all places. Well, it's a shame. This big guy's out of commission, and the clue I was hoping to find isn't in it. Do you like helicopters? When I was little, I once fantasized about riding the wind. That way, as long as there was wind, I could go anywhere. As if I were born free. Actually, shouldn't I just learn how to pilot a helicopter? I thought you already knew how. You really think highly of me, as expected of my partner. You probably won't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right, like a plane. Well, good, now we can hack into his phone easier. Though that symbol's got a few other meanings. I'm rambling. Let's keep moving. Alert. A suspicious biological signal has been detected ahead. Please remain alert. Additionally, a control switch for a container has been located on the opposite side. Use it if needed. Source and karma and tribulation. Harumasa can press and hold to enter aiming mode. Okay. Got it. For when I need to hit things from far away. Hit over here.
Uppo is so convenient at times like this.
That's cool. I want more things
It's
like this, but
perfect for
they
someone as
can't
efficient
because
as me.
Harumasa. Oh, actually, no. They gave everybody Harumasa for free. So, how do I get over there? I want my treasure. Oh, you can. You do hit that with hit arrows, and you get the treasure. Oh, all right. His is the best quest. His is already the best quest. I've declared it so. I can shoot treasure chests to get them. Best character in the game.
Understood.
Fine.
I messed that up. I already forgot how to use them.
Oh my. Now there's a familiar face.
I don't like
Someone
these
from public
face hugger
security is here.
ethereals,
I
by
must
the
have
way.
found the right place.
The face hugger ethereals are not my
Let's go say hi.
favorite. But as an enemy, it's pretty cool.
How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Yes, we are.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work. Right, Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
Junior?
He and I both graduated from the same academy.
Aw, they're
not in the same year.
buddies.
So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Where's the Seth and Asaba ships? They went to school together too. It's not just Zhuyuan and Miyabi. They went to school together too. Where's that Rule 34? Come on. We need our Yaoi, however the hell it's pronounced. I need that. Where is that? I don't get it. It's all Zhuyuan and Miyabi. Oh, they were friends at school. Yeah, friends. You can tell I'm a little annoyed by all the shipping that goes on in this game.
Oh, nothing much really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
Yeah,
The
it's
drugs are
going
connected
to
an
anyways.
important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget.
Seth would know.
In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the Hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr.
Damn.
Executive Officer, it's not that we
Throwing
don't
his
want
dick
to provide
around.
them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
That guy's lying.
That's right.
No, you're
Has
lying.
anyone told you that you're terrible at lying? Since you aren't willing to cooperate, I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
Fight, fight, fight. Harumasa dashes over to Seth with incredible speed.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it.
Playing a little bit of pocket pool, Harumasa picks up the syringe he confiscated from Seth and carefully examines it in the sunlight. Then, under the shocked gazes of the officers, he squeezed a few drops into his palm before lowering his head to sniff the scent. I like that they had them sniffa. And he casually tosses a drug back to
This
Seth.
is an unfinished product.
Oh, Seth's so
You
angry.
haven't completed the potency tests, have you? The active ingredients are too minimal to increase ether aptitude.
Seth's so
If you
angry.
ask me, this isn't the real stuff. Just a cheap knockoff.
How did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Masa loves his
Because
drugs.
I'm an elite from Section 6. So,
He
do
went
you
through his
regret choosing
pockets.
public
Instant ship.
security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
Wait, you're just gonna hide behind us like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
Alright, I like Asaba.
Come on, using me as an excuse now?
Oh, you're making me sad. I genuinely wanted to protect you from the bottom of my heart.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
Seth won. After a fierce battle, the pub security officers defeat the swarm of ethereals. But right at that moment, a boy appears nearby, stumbling towards the group. Oh, new NPC.
Help me.
Oh, look at his eyes.
Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help? They are still there. Help.
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
Oh,
There's no time.
oh, I like his eyes. Seriously.
I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. Yep. Definitely becoming an ethereal.
The kid's turning into an ethereal.
But why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus, his core came out in seconds. That's impossible.
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me, now. I'll take him down.
With one shot.
This guy. Oh, I get the feeling it isn't your average ethereal.
I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
With pleasure. Yep.
You're supposed to do that. He's already dead. Damn. I was gonna test the chain attack thing.
Rest in peace.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook.
Like
His
music.
core appeared almost instantly. There was no chance we could have saved him.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Indicators of a late-stage disease.
What?
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People
EARs?
with this condition are naturally
Ears?
frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the
Doesn't
late
look like it.
stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain.
That's what he's got,
In
isn't
the
it?
end, just like that kid, Even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption. Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you know each other?
We're old
How
acquaintances.
does it feel to play him with his best
What are
support?
you doing here?
Shut
Look
up.
at you, all grown up.
I'll get her
What happened to
eventually.
my little pal? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts. That child who just turned into an ethereal was my patient.
So,
His condition had progressed to late stages. He couldn't take the pain anymore. So he decided to enter the Hollow and end his own life. Sorry you had to see that.
jeez.
Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
Alright.
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll
And
fully
it's starting to
cooperate with
see
public
the
security's
full,
work.
the full
But
horny that
first,
is
could you
Jane.
Please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here.
Go ahead.
Wait, they're classmates too? How many classes did you go to? Seth and the other officer step aside and start examining the evidence left by the ethereal.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be... and become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive.
Yeah, I'm
But
still
you've
alive.
always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
That doesn't sound like him at all.
Well-behaved, diligent, and hardworking. None of that sounds like the Harumasa I know.
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes
Oh,
on patients
yeah.
like that?
I run a
Thinking back
sanatorium
with
that
Lighter,
treats
they were
patients with
hardly
ether
hiding
aptitude
it.
regression syndrome.
That's true. Even in the
Make up
normal
for my
trust
past
events.
mistakes.
I'm genuinely surprised hearing those words coming from your mouth.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on
I don't trust
already.
him.
You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating
Classmates?
Master.
Does that mean they're segged then?
I found a shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Let me think about it.
I don't trust
By
this
the
guy.
way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Shut it.
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
Anyway, looking forward to doing quality design thing with other
We're done
characters.
talking. The rest is public
That's
security's
true.
job, and
I do
won't
like
interfere.
learning about
Goodbye,
characters
everyone.
through the public, or through those events. Harumasa grabs the bamboo beside him and rushes toward the hollow exit, as if he's afraid someone was going to ask him to stay and work overtime.
Ever heard of the old saying? No secrets allowed in my new Eridu?
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe.
Like my bedroom. Okay, that was quick. That was the first part, right? I'm glad they gave you Chingy. I'm glad they gave you Chingy for that. That was fun. I like using Chingy. Those rapid fire strikes are good.
To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid
First
turned
off.
into an ethereal and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
Yes. I know. I need to stop. And secondly, Soldier 11 is the only one who doesn't have quality time. It's probably because she doesn't have hangout events. I don't know. maybe when they introduce her section, just kind of like how Sukaku has been in the game since the beginning, but didn't have hangouts until after 1.4.
What's up with that Kirishima guy? He said he was your senpai, but something felt kind of off between you two.
I have a master.
Senpai,
Kirishima
notice
was my
me.
master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances.
She does have hangout events, but she just can't get her trust
no
to max.
Heartwarming, cheesy
That's
moments between me and him. I don't trust him.
I don't either.
That's a little surprising. You don't usually dislike people so openly.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing?
That's my master.
Well, that wanted criminal is my master. His drug
Le
improves
Shock.
ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty by the Inquisitors in a trial at the time, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
So, the more I learn about Eridu and New Eridu, the more I think it's kind of a fascist state. we'll just put it out there. It seems very authoritarian. Because they got Inquisitors, PubSec can just put tracking chips on people. They can just shut down things for elections that aren't totally rigged or anything. Like, what's going on in New Eridu?
And what about you? Do you want revenge against your master too?
Why do you think we're out
Master
here?
taught me a lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer.
Are you sure
I've been
you're
trying to investigate
clueless?
this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects.
Uh-oh.
There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think?
Hey, not all
one more thing,
post-apocalyptic
very
settings
important.
are like that.
This is
Look at Horizon.
for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
But then again, there's just no ordinance. It's tribes, so I guess you can't really be authoritarian without a state to be authoritative over. I'll think about it.
I'll have to think about it.
Huh? For real? Whatever you need, just say the word. Please? Oops.
Yeah, get him begging.
Realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Though I came mentally prepared, I knew dealing with an executive officer would get complicated. And Harumasa, he's definitely hiding something from us. Probably has his reasons. You got a point. Feels like he's purposely omitting things. Anyway, it's getting late. Today's been such a long day. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Gotta hit the hay. Get some rest too, okay? Wow, that was really short. Cool. I like it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep going. See? And there was so much discussed in 20 minutes. Take a note, HSR. Yo, right on time. Oh, the little girl with the big boo. Why has she got Shark Boo with her? Is that her little friend? So cute. This place has a good rep. Seems pretty popular too. Do you like hot pot? It's alright. I mean, free food is free food, right? Wait. Did you ask me just so you can mooch off together? I was just kidding. This is about that commission from before, of course. You've met that one treating me to this meal. When people are unusually nice for no reason, it might just be a trap. Anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. If possible, I'd like to be buried at sea. That escalated quickly. Oh, looks like they're here. In the distance, a familiar figure appears. Harumasa's alleged senior classmate from before. 3 young people looking a little uneasy trail behind him. Sorry to keep you waiting, Harumasa. And this is my friend Wise. He's interested in the sanatorium you're running. He's a big shot tycoon, runs a super successful business. If you impress him, he might just invest. Guys like him love donating to good causes. That's right. I'm indeed a big shot tycoon. Well, I'm honored. Oh, here, let me introduce... Oh,
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke, say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you.
He's experimenting on them.
When we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food,
Bennett!
shelter, and medical care. Without him,
Why is Bennett unlucky in all the Hoyo games?
Very grateful to him.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things.
I don't trust
shall
this
we?
guy at all.
My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
He's still a genius, you know.
Yeah, Wise.
Not just
Protect
archery.
him.
This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
I
Your name's
don't think
Kana,
so.
Right? Why are you so quiet?
Ah, he's already picked up on it.
She's not used to socializing due to her health.
Let the
Don't
girl
mind her.
answer.
Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
Sus. At the table, Kirishima goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was really was a real prodigy. It's a mystery what happened to make him the guy who can't even be bothered to knock on the door twice. Not sure if Harumasa is shy or what, but every time Kirishima flatters him, he just keeps his head down, fiddling with his phone. He the type that gets embarrassed easily? The group chats over hot pot in a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, Kirishima does most of the talking. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet. Throughout the conversation, Kirishima repeatedly tries to steer the topic toward their master, but Harumasa skillfully changes the subject each time, until they finish eating with no chance to continue.
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find somewhere else to...
Nah, dude. Back off. Before he can finish, a familiar PubSec officer walks up to him. Oh, Seth.
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved
Hell
with.
yeah, Seth.
Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
Nah,
No
you
mistake,
sus.
sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about.
Oh, shit, Seth.
Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid
I
this
like
isn't a
Seth's
good time.
business voice.
I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Dude, you're getting arrested.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time.
Did Asaba
Tell you
rat him
what,
out?
I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima, Shall we go?
Saba totally ratted him out.
I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh,
Nope.
I see.
Don't trust you at all.
Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million dennies on it.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm very interested in your project, and if I like what I see, I'd happily invest $100 million.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work.
No, this guy's
We'll be
not
sure to
sus at
invite you
all.
once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right.
That's the truth.
I'll bring them to the port, and your staff can meet us there.
We'll have a chat with them on the way there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
I don't like the way you said got it.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
Uncle Asaba is gonna take you all to the port and grill the fuck out of you with questions. Hey, happy reset, everybody. We're here. Mr. Harumasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Oh, sorry. You get carsick? Want to take a break? I'm okay. Harumasa's usual smile fades as he scans the surroundings, his sharp, golden eyes glinting with an unusual edge. After quickly assessing the area, he breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Don't look so shocked. We're here, so we might as well make the most of it. Wait, I don't think this is a good idea. Mr. Kirishima's gonna get mad. Yeah, Mr. Kirishima... Mr. Kirishima never lets us stay outside for too long since he's worried about our health. You seriously care that much about what that guy thinks? Relax. As long as we keep it between us, he'll never know. But I want to see the ocean. Kana, you... Come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. Peer pressure from a strange adult. Are these kids in danger? Stranger danger, stranger danger. Do not go any farther, but I want to jump in. Like that one bamboo. It's beautiful here. Yeah, I didn't expect the view from this side to be so stunning. But you live nearby, don't you? Yeah, of course, we've been here. Just slipped my mind for a sec. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out that much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we're here, let's make the most of it and have some fun. Yeah, even the air here feels so much fresher. Oh, over there. Look, seagulls. Where? I want to see too. What's so special about seagulls? Oh, why is it flying at me? It must have heard you talking trash about it. You spend some time together enjoying the sea breeze and the beautiful scenery around you. If only things could stay like this forever. Kana. Kana's words seem to trigger something as all three of them become somber. At the same time, Harumasa seems to notice something in the distance. His expression suddenly becomes serious. But just as quickly, his usual smile returns as if nothing happened. Alright, everyone. I have an idea. since the weather's so nice and we've got so many people, how about we play a game? You know, to pass the time. Let's play hide and seek. What do you say? Hide and seek, hide and seek. I knew you'd want to. So Wise and I will be the seekers, and the three of you just have to hide. Why are we suddenly playing hide and seek? It's fun once in a while. Well, since Kana's all for it, I guess I'm in. Great. You can start hiding now. Just don't go too far, alright? You turn your backs together. You can faintly hear the sound of everyone running off. Looks like you're a little confused. Why hide and seek all of a sudden? You've got a sharp eye yourself, I see. I saw the contact Kirishima mentioned. He's right over there. But he's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. You don't want to hand them over to the contact, do you? That's why you had everyone hide. Exactly. Something's off with these kids. They're clearly afraid of something. Hiroshima brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me he's turned over a new leaf and to convince me to help him find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he mentioned. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kids alone and see if I could get anything out of them. So you were the one who called PubSec. You teamed up with Seth? Nah, it was all legit. Anonymous tip-off and all that. That's too stubborn for his own good. By the time he wraps his head around it, I would have already taken care of everything. And the charges I listed? All true. Stuff Kirishima's done in the past. Might not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon at PubSec. Now the tricky part is, these kids don't trust me either. Not surprising given where they're come from. We'll need to earn their trust first if we want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we've got to deal with this troublesome contact. Harumasa pulled out his phone and started fiddling with it. All set. Use the power of money to round up some helpers. Our dear contact's probably going to spend the afternoon enjoying a really good nap. Is this really the kind of thing an executive officer can do? You've got connections on both sides of the law, huh? Oh, you mean he knows you, Roxy? Come on, don't act like you didn't already know. Besides, there's no absolute justice or evil in this world. Alright then, let's go find those kids. Where are you? Where are you? And oh, I'm so sorry. Aha, I found you. Oh, she's playing with a bird. It's so cute. She's just taking pictures of a seagull because she's never seen one before. Oh no, you found me. It's been a while since I played hide and seek. I didn't expect it to be this fun. You hid really well. Took us a while to track you down. Really? Yep, for real. You picked a smart hiding spot. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. What did Kirishima say about me to you? He said that you're a very important guest, and we should make a good impression. Something like that. That guy sure likes to make things up. We did know each other as kids, but we've got nothing to do with each other now. Probably wants to take advantage of my position in the HSO and get me to bend the rules for him. That's not happening. I'd get fired for that. Then why are you with Mr. Kirishima? Well, the truth is, while working in the Hollow recently, I ran into a boy who'd been consumed by the corruption, turning him into an ethereal. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. According to Kirishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain from his illness anymore and chose to take his own life by running into the Hollow, where he was eventually turned into an ethereal. Jesus, this is not how you get kids to trust you, Asaba. This is not the way. Shinya wasn't what? It's nothing. Oh, by the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl, Kana. Is she okay? Shinya's death hit her really hard. Shinya and Kana have known each other for a long time. They grew up together. They were among the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they supported each other through a lot. I see, that explains it. I've noticed Kana hasn't said much today. She's got me worried. She reminds me of a girl I worked with once who had emotional issues her family ignored. It only got worse, and she eventually took her own life. That sounds awful. Kana wouldn't do something like that, would she? Well, to be honest, I've studied a bit of psychology. If she's left to her own devices, it'd be dangerous. Then, what should we do? Please, you gotta help her. Well, can you tell me more about what's been going on with Kana? Actually, I think she might be like that case you just mentioned, Mr. Harumasa. I know our illness makes things tough, but Kana wasn't always like this. She used to be the most optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was her who got me through the roughest patch. But after what happened with Shinya, she completely changed. She's closed off, barely says a word, and won't ever touch her food. No matter how much I try to cheer her up, nothing works. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend. I just want her to be happy. So please help her. I understand. Don't worry. We'll do what we can to help. You might not believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. Not that good. Don't sell yourself short. I believe in you. I'll leave it to you then. And the plot thickens. These little guys, it's a ferocious bamboo and a bulky bamboo. I don't think I really need to worry about what they're saying. Wait. Is this the contact? All set? Just keep watch. Have I ever let you down before? Relax, that guy's out cold, sleeping like a log. Good, this client's generous and the job's easy. Sure, we gotta give the middleman a cut, but it's still worth it. If only all jobs were like this, easy money. In your dreams, the ones making the easy cash are always the middlemen. We've still got work to do. They knocked the dude out? He's got a bamboo hit squad? Alright. Everything I'm learning about Harumasa has just been so good. You're not doing a very good job of hiding, Ryusuke. So, you found me after all. By the way, have you found Kana yet? Why are you only worried about her? No way! I'm just worried about Kana since she's been feeling down lately. I've been meaning to say this for a while. You've got a crush on Kana, don't you? How'd you know? I mean, no, that's not what I meant. Don't be shy. I think you two would be cute together. Really? You think Kana and I would be good together? Totally. See, even Wise agrees. But Kana would never like me. I mean, she's always had her eyes on Shinya. Oh, Shinya was a friend of ours from the sanatorium, but some stuff happened, so he passed away. See, so you feel like you could never measure up to someone who's gone. Of course not. It's just, Shinya, he got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be as brave as him. I didn't even have the guts to fight back. Sounds like your friend did something really amazing. Yeah, he did. But I can't talk about the details. That's all right. I understand. Sounds like everyone's at the sanatorium is really close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without warning at any given minute. And this illness, the longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get, the more likely it is your illness gets to you. We've had friends who were fine one day, gone the next. So yeah, we're all close. Because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Wow, imagine, well-written characters are likable. Who would have guessed? Oh, I know! Wuwa, you got some work to do in Renacida. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is it really worth all this effort just to keep living? It is. Harumasa looked at Ryosuke with a serious expression, his golden eyes steady and profound, as if filled with untold stories within their depth. It was as if he wasn't just looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moments arrive, don't give up, all right? I got it. By the way, could you help me talk to Kana? She's been really upset after what happened to Shinya. I'm scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry, we'll talk to her. Did Kana get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Let's split up and search. She couldn't have gone far. Okay. Where to? I've got a hunch. Let's check near the lighthouse. Do these people have something? Told us to split up, but was there a reason to? Are the kids around here somewhere? No? Don't look like it. Alright, I will just move on then. Oh, they're literally right next to him. I thought we were supposed to split up. This is not splitting up. There's no sign of her around here either. You think she snuck up the lighthouse? Let's go check. Wait, isn't this area off limits? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer after all. At times like this, you'll just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up to the lighthouse. It's been so long since I've seen a view like this. Then take a good long look. After all, the view's not going anywhere. Do you know about our illness? Of course. I also know about Shinya. Your friends are really worried about you. They want you to keep on living. I wish all of us could be cured, but they never wanted us to get better. So what? What? They don't want you to get better. So what? That's what they want. It's got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, we're destined from birth to live only a brief, painful life. What's the point of trying so hard to live? Ooh, that's a pretty heavy question. For me, though, because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in... like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now, at least, I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Harumasa turns towards the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. In the distance, seagulls cry as they fly by, and the sunlight shimmers golden across the water. But the brightest of lights sparkles in his eyes. Damn, Wise. What you love about DDD isn't afraid to let characters have the spotlight. Not just the MC, all the damn time. People can only take so much of smelling their own farts. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me this sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Oh, come on. I'm always super gentle to you kids. Harumasa's got a sharp tongue, definitely. Well, you have a point, but I've always only been sharp-tongued with the people who deserve it. You're so close. Which is only natural. Wise is the best partner I could ask for. After all, I'd be totally lost without him. Anyway, back on topic. This is your life, Kana. You have to decide what you're living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, there's nothing much I can say. Kana, don't listen to that. Come on, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting, "Stay strong," and "You've gotta keep going," like they're selling some self-help course? It's annoying, right? Yeah, hearing that can feel like salt in the wound. But no matter what, being a survivor in your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? Even Shinya, I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. He must have chosen his path to protect someone precious to him. Just then, Tsubaki and Ryosuke showed up. Wow, it took them a while to get up those stairs, huh? Nana, there you are! Are you okay? I'm fine. I just wanted to take in the view a bit longer. I remember it better. Well, you should have said so. Easy peasy. Since everyone's here, let's take a group photo. Photo will preserve this moment. Alright, let me take the picture. Sure thing. Best to leave the photo taking to the pro. That one. That's a good photo. Save that one. I'm not going to be able to get that photo again. The photos you take are great as always, Wise. Wow, they look great. Let me see. Did the wind mess up my hair? I don't think so. Looks pretty good to me. Really? Kana, you think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's words to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like them. Don't mention it. I like them too. So, what do we do next? We still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. To enjoy ourselves here. Wow, the scenery here is amazing. The sea breeze, so refreshing. Exactly. I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world has suddenly quieted down. I could stay here all day. Well, better not. You might catch a cold. Harumasa Masa? I'm gonna say that one. Harumasa Masa is so sweet and thoughtful. It's okay to have one day like this sometime. Did you just call me Harumasa Masa? Kidding. Come on, I've always been thoughtful, haven't I? By the way, this place is a great photo spot. Leave it to me. I'll leave it to you then. I like it. I don't think we'll get another until VTuber faction. The ones that look like magical girls, yeah. Tsubaki, over here. Hey, cheese. Whoa, I'm not ready yet. See, the middleman outsourced this task to you. What, you don't have something against Bang Boo, do you? We completed the mission perfectly, you know. Of course not. Just a little surprised, that's all. Don't worry. Since you completed the mission, you'll get what's owed. Mr. Harumasa, would you like to take a group photo together? Coming! Alright, let's leave it at that for now. Goodbye, friends. Are you talking to the Bang Boo? No, just to myself. They're calling us over for a photo. Let's go. The Bang Boo get involved in this one? Ooh, that's actually... I don't want to zoom out. There we go. Bang Boo! You spend the day strolling, having fun, and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand. Oh, Seth! What are you doing here, buddy? Why can't I talk to you? Oh, I want to talk to you. Ooh, who is this? Why is there bikes just here? Is Avocabo's here? Wild Bang Boo, Builder Boo is here. What are these people, and why is there bikes, and why is this look... Oh, wait, it's what's her name? From the Outer Rings. Oh, a bunch of guys from the Outer Ring. Tsubaki, let's go to the restroom. Ryusuke should come too. That isn't appropriate, is it? Just do as I say. Kana drags Tsubaki and Ryusuke away. They are probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. You've really got a knack for intel gathering. You've really got a knack for sweet talking. Really got a knack for interrogating. I don't do sweet talking. Thank you for the compliment. But, you know, I feel like I can see a bit of my past self in them. Especially Kana's question. I've asked myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. Treat it as if you've spent time with your past self, then. You've already become a capable adult. Now who's the sweet talker here, huh? Just then, Harumasa seems to hesitate to say something. At that moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from not far away. It's Seth and his colleagues. I see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out. Please be voiced. Thank you.
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live? Human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called Ether Aptitude Regression Syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
And now we see what Kirishima is up to.
It's very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical?
Yeah.
We might be safer, but what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too.
Oh, Seth's such a good boy.
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea.
He's trying to get under his skin now.
Often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
He's really trying to goad him, isn't he?
Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that?
He's so angry.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Like a Seth mission, too. Seth is just so pure. He really is. He's such a good boy. He should have been a dog. I don't know how he's a cat tyrant when he's got the loyalty of a dog.
Hey, Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
We're learning Seth lore too?
What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
I really
Seth
can't wait to meet
What? You
Seth's
wanna fight?
brother.
I'm not afraid of you.
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on. You walk away with Harumasa. From a distance, you hear Seth's confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Harumasa was making fun of him. And he was.
What was that all about? Things escalated pretty fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
The production of this drug is messed up. The effects of this drug sound promising.
The production of this drug is unethical. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, No one should be a sacrifice.
If I was Belle
No one
would
should
all
be a
be for it.
sacrifice, huh? I see.
Harumasa looks like he has something to say, but remains silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them.
Alright. Hey,
What do you want to
voice.
drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a
Yummy bitter
unique
gourds.
choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Everyone orders their drinks. An awkward silence settles in until Tsubaki, Kana, and Ryosuke exchange looks.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO.
Not just because I'm the...
Also got some unfinished
I'm the
business with
feds.
Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Where's Seth? He shouldn't be listening to this.
Sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... He injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Jeebus, he
This
is
drug
evil.
an unfinished product. The side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
Fuck.
I know people at public security. Let's go and report this case immediately.
Like everybody.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left. Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay. I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
Jeebus.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
As the kids try to volunteer for each other, Harumasa stands up, signaling them to stop talking. You then notice Kirishima approaching.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Harumasa better
Look
punch him in
who's
the fucking
here.
face.
What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
I don't know about that. You exchange looks with Harumasa, who ever so slightly shakes his head. All you can do is watch Kirishima take the kids and leave.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Harumasa hands you a small earpiece. Moments later, Kirishima's scolding comes through. Jesus!
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon.
Went from freaking okay dude to cartoon villain in a, just like that. Through the earpiece, Kirishima's threats continue, with the kids' shaky, suppressed sobs in the background. After a while, Harumasa sets down the earpiece. Uh-oh. Let's get Let's get Miyabi to slice this dude in half.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
Oh no!
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit worn out today.
Being equality time. She also
Let's
says
head
it's
back
holding
first.
hands to make it look less suspicious you're hanging out with an officer, and then wonders why her suggestion is weird.
Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
Baby Harumasa! Look at him, look at the cool little guy.
It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Know that voice.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
Oh,
What did you
baby
have in
Masa.
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that.
Gives you infinite ammo.
Very well.
Infinite ammo.
But you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already.
Yeah?
I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude
I
regression
have
syndrome.
ears.
This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Ooh, I'm gonna say that, but I don't want to.
You're not gonna turn into an ethereal like the boy we saw in the hollow, are you?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
Kirishima is the real bad guy here. Wait, I hope he doesn't stick around.
Back
That's
when
awesome.
I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back.
Yeah, that I love that about the dual protagonist thing in this game, JD, is that they give them personalities that are separate from each other. Wise is calm, collected, and just kind of like go with the flow. Belle is straight rocket ship to Emotion Town. I think it's cool that they do that.
After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
Oh,
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But Thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after.
Money.
He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
You got it, partner. Didn't expect Harumasa to have a backstory like that. So all those times he was slacking off or taking sick leave, it was actually because of health issues, not an excuse? That seems to be the case. Who would have guessed? Honestly, it's not something that would immediately come to mind. I thought he was just a natural slacker. Now I feel bad about it. But let's wait for his message. Yo, you're right on time. I made plans with Kirishima and we're going to the base where our master used to hide. When the time comes, I'll be counting on you, partner. Don't worry, since I've accepted the mission, I'll see it through to the end. Just as I thought. With you around, I always feel incredibly safe. But before we set off, I need to do one thing. Don't worry, it's not something that'll require you to put in extra effort. Just a normal leave request.
Excuse me, my hard-working colleagues. It's such a pleasure to see you all.
Harumasa, you're late again. And Wise?
Oh, he's with me. He mentioned wanting to join HSO, so he's here to check out the place.
What he said. I have considered it.
You've got great potential. I'm sure with a little effort, you'll make it into HSO. But I'm here today because I have a few things I want to say.
Aren't you here because today is a work day?
Actually, no. But, Yanagi, I wanted to thank you for everything. I know you've done a lot for me. My leave excuses are all over the place. But you always managed to fight for my case with the higher-ups. Without your help, I would have been called in by the higher-ups for my ridiculous number of absences. Man, I hate to admit it, but even though we joined around the same time, you're way ahead of me now.
Well, is
Chief Miyabi, thank you for your
Executive
trust all
Chief.
this time. If it weren't
or
for
Vice
you,
Chief or whatever the hell.
HSO probably never would have accepted someone like me with all my health issues.
Like I said before, I chose you because you're strong.
And Lil Sokaku, I'm sorry
Planning to
for always
sacrifice
pulling you
himself?
aside
What's
at work
going
to
on?
lecture you. I was actually just trying to slack off.
Huh? Really?
Asaba, did something happen?
It's nothing. It's just, starting today, I need to take a little vacation to take care of some important matters. As the chief would put it, I'm doing a training tied to my past self.
Oh, so you're
I
training!
love his Miyabi
Is there anything we
impression.
can help you with, Harumasa?
Nope. But if you really want to help, perhaps you could take over my workload? I'd thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Training is good, but don't push yourself too hard. I trust you, both as your superior and as your friend. Whatever you have to do, just get back here on time.
That's right. If you run into any problems, contact us anytime.
Yeah! And if you're not back on time, there won't be any snacks left in the office. I'll eat them all.
Thanks. I'll be
Kaku,
back as
so
soon as I
precious.
can.
Precious. You leave HSO with Harumasa. That wasn't a death flag. I keep saying Harumasa's got so many death flags.
You were acting a little strange back there. That wasn't a death flag, was it?
Of course not. I just feel a little sentimental about having to leave my team for a while. It's getting late. Let's get ready to enter the Hollow.
Gotta escort my Bang Boo out, buddy. Oh, well, I'm just gonna teleport to there, because that's what you have to do anyways. I mean, there's probably some cosplay shops that have their outfits. Not official, obviously. tribulation. I love that they're like, have a Qingyi. Obviously, Harumasa is not enough to carry through anything. You need a Qingyi. You need the best stunner in the game. Sorry, Lighter. I mean, she's the best electric stunner in the game. Sorry, Anby. I mean, he's awesome.
Let's see. The place we agreed to meet Kirishima.
Please note, there is a mechanism here that can move containers.
And how you get it to work, you shoot it with an arrow.
Sure.
I messed. He didn't have energy anyways.
Gee, this really is a port. So much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie.
I'm not touching that one. Lighter wins out on fire and ice comps mostly. Yeah, best universal stunner.
Ready.
1, 2, 3. I'm just having a lot of fun just doing this. I don't have a Qingyi, I just want to use her.
Yeah.
Whoop. No, stop dying.
What's wrong? You feeling okay?
I'm okay. Just haven't gotten much sleep lately. Feeling a little tired.
That would be crazy if they killed him off in his character story, but no. I know that's not going to happen.
You don't look okay. Should we get out
I
of
do
here
like
first?
the music, though.
Observation. Asaba Harumasa is exhibiting hand tremors, coughing, and reduced accuracy during combat. Hypothesis. This is likely linked to his physical condition. Suggestion. Leave the hollow environment now and rest.
Okay. I admit I haven't been at my best, but it's no big deal.
I'm gonna pop some pills out of my
I can't
W
rest
engine.
now. You know how much this means to me. I need to see it through. It's my last chance.
Do you really need to find your master that badly? Even if it means risking your health?
I think it's more taking down Kirishima.
And more importantly, I cannot let Kirishima get to Master first, or obtain his research data and drug samples. If my Master's research falls into his hands, a lot of people will die. And not just patients suffering from ether aptitude regression syndrome, but many ordinary people will become his test subjects. It's like Pandora's box. Once it's open, there's no going back. He won't stop pursuing his grand ambitions, regardless of how many people he sacrifices. I won't allow it.
Yeah, we're gonna kick his ass.
So please, I need your help. Please, fight with me until the very end.
Don't say it like that.
If you insist. But promise me you won't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, partner. Don't worry. I value my life highly, and the last thing I do is push myself too hard.
That sounds like the Harumasa I know. Shipper's going crazy now.
Wise, should we be doing this? What if his condition gets worse?
Don't worry. I've got a plan B. We can contact Section 6 if anything really does go wrong. They'll be able to get here in time.
Good thinking, Wise. I'll reach out to them now.
What the hell is that? Oh, geez. One, two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to see Chingy's special or ultimate.
Hiroshima is just up ahead.
Oh, Chingy is so cool.
He's the last person I want to see right now. But there's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
Any other things that I need to see? Bam! 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 Shoot the containers! Oh, I can shoot them. Any other things I could shoot? Oh yeah, this thing! Shoot it! Shoot your shot! Oh. Hiroshima's just looking. What the hell is he doing? Anything else over here? So will I get Chingy on her rerun? I don't know. We'll see who comes out between now and then. I'd love to because I like Chingy. But these things cost money. Harumasa, you finally arrived. As I said before, there are plenty of clues left behind by your master here. As long as we follow these clues, we'll definitely track him down. I hope so. By the way, I found some sort of mechanism your master left here. I spent ages trying to open it, but no luck. He sure is cautious. Why not take a look? Maybe you'll have what it takes to crack it. I'll take you there now. Oh, by the way, the weather and time inside can be chaotic. No need to remind me of that. I almost forgot. You're now an experienced executive officer. Follow me. This is a trap. I'm gonna shoot him in the face. Come on. Yeah, right in the face. In the face. Yeah, Chingy. Doesn't matter who's the new characters will be. Uh-oh. And the music changed. Masa is the storm that is approaching. Get out them glow sticks, it's time to rave. This is the place. Looks like the elevator system's been out of order for a long time. Or should I make him sound evil because he's supposed to be cartoonishly evil? Looks like the elevator system's been out of order for a long time and some places are inaccessible. Look at that suspicious container. Knowing your master, there's definitely some kind of clue hidden inside. I've racked my brains and tried all sorts of methods, but I still can't get it open. So it's all up to you now. Hurry and figure something out. Harumasa doesn't respond. Instead, he surveys the area, then suddenly bends down to pick up a piece of nondescript paper in the corner. The paper looks very old, and the writing on it is faded due to years of wear. What caught the eye is a special mark in the lower right corner. It's the arrow! Aww, it's his secret code. An unsigned letter. The aged paper once contained many words. However, after enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation, and exchange the present for possibilities. In addition, there's a mysterious special symbol. It's his passcode to his phone. Harumasa, what are you looking at? Nothing. Just a scrap of paper. Harumasa deliberately avoids Kirishima's gaze and carefully tucks the piece of paper away, and then gives the Bangbu in front of him a quick wink. Alright, let's dig into this and see how we can crack the puzzle he left us.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead.
Thank you, Barry. I wouldn't be able to figure that out myself. I can't break that. You shoot him in the back of the head? Bam!
There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
What device and where? Oh! Oh, cool. Oh, nope. Got it wrong. Did it. We're so good. I like that puzzle, though.
Harumasa, what's wrong? Not feeling well?
I'm fine.
Harumasa pauses for a second before finally opening up the shipping container. As expected, it's filled with daily items, medical equipment, and heaps of research materials. Kirishima seems to be desperately looking for something amidst these items. At the same time, Harumasa hides in Kirishima's blind spot, quietly opening up the paper from before.
This is a letter?
The aged paper once contained many words. However, after enduring the ravages of time, only fragments can still be deciphered, such as words like price, salvation. I read that already. Oh. Exchange the present for possibilities, always hidden nearby. Apart from that, there's also that unique symbol, the key to this mystery. Harumasa reaches out and gently brushes his fingers over the symbol. Perhaps it was your imagination, but you think you saw his hand trembling just now. Yeah, it's his phone password.
Yeah. When I was being experimented on, there were other adults around Master who always seemed to be busy. Master told me they were there to keep an eye on him. They weren't friends. So, we agreed that if I wanted time alone with him, I'd draw this symbol on a note. Then he'd come find me by himself, teach me archery, or just tell me stories.
So it's like his master actually did care about him. Meanwhile, Kirishima finally stopped his rummaging, seemingly finding nothing.
Damn it, it's not here either.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Just seems like there's nothing here that could help us find Master. But as I thought, you're the only one who can solve this puzzle. Good thing I brought you here. You knew him better than anyone.
Is that so?
Really?
I used to think I knew him. Just like everyone thinks they know their family. But now, I'm not so sure.
I never thought there'd be nothing but junk here. Darn it, where did he hide it? At that moment, a loud rumbling sound suddenly comes from a distance. The long, silent elevator slowly starts up. So it is connected to the elevator. The elevator? Does that mean? I get it. He must have hidden it. I mean, I know another place we can reach by elevator. There must be a clue about your master there. Come with me. Evil son of a bitch. Shoot it! Shoot the shot! Shoot the J! Do. We're gonna be a big boss fight? Ah! Can't see what those arrows did. Maybe they did nothing. It's a good thing they can clip through those service containers, or otherwise that would have been awkward. I'm gonna go this way. I like this map, though. I want more maps like this. Duckstone! Another elevator. Oh no!
Following
One,
orders.
2, 3. Wait, where are you going? Got him. I will say, now that I've figured out a little bit on Harumasa, he's even more fun to play. And he's probably got the best agent map of any agent story so far.
Understood.
Bam! Give me all the treasures. 'Cause this map is awesome. I really, really like this map. What is that? I think that's just a light pole. I'm just amazed by everything. That's a light pole. Yep, we're moving. More heals. Nope, nothing over here. Less. No, there's no treasure. I sense a trap. I feel like there should be something on that shipping container. And yes, he also thought this map looked awesome. Yeah, honestly, we need more stuff like this arrow puzzle and mechanic than the fact you can collect the boxes by shooting them. Yeah! Like, honestly, they're not going to be able to do that with every agent, but yeah, this was cool. This is pretty smart with their concept on Hollows. That being corrupted versions of the real world, they can just make whatever the hell they want with map layouts. They don't need to make sense. Not wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's a big guy. And there's a medical... Wait, did their master turn into...
That ethereal keeps circling around the briefcase. It's almost like it's guarding it on purpose.
Why were those glasses
Ethereal,
there?
go get that briefcase now! There's gotta be something inside that'll help us find Master's whereabouts.
Master's whereabouts. Huh. Master's clothes are scattered near that ethereal. And those are definitely his glasses. Is he really still alive?
Harumasa, I know you're concerned for his safety, but try not to think about that right now.
Enough! I'm tired.
Punching you right now.
I know you've been after what's inside that briefcase from the start. There are no clues leading to Master in there, just the booster drug he left behind. And I know you want to use Master's work to advance your own research, creating the so-called miracle drug that allows humans to conquer the Hollows. And that's why you built the sanatorium. But in reality, it's just your lab for human experiments where you harvest materials from sick kids. I know it all. And a team is rescuing those kids from your sanatorium as we speak. So tell me, is he still alive?
Guess I couldn't have fooled you after all. You even got the sanatorium's coordinates. Whatever, it's not that important anyway. Now that the puzzle's solved, you're useless to me. Since we've known each other for so many years, I'll tell you. Your
Pocket
precious
sand.
master. He's over there growling right now.
You mean that ethereal?
He injected him.
That's right. That ethereal is your master. I watched him get corrupted with my own eyes. He foolishly tried to go against the power players. It's only fitting he ends up like this.
I had questions for him. I haven't...
If anyone's at fault, it's your master. He didn't understand the value of this research. This is a chance to go down in history. Once we make a true ether aptitude booster, we'll no longer fear the Hollows. We could even conquer them.
I don't know about that one, big dog.
A new world will be born, and I will be its god.
Okay, cartoonish
Stepping
villain.
over countless bodies.
You mean those patients? They're just necessary sacrifices on the path to a new world.
How would you be the new god?
Even
You don't even make
my
sense.
involvement, you wouldn't live much longer. So, in a sense, I am putting waste to good use. Wouldn't you agree?
You really have the nerve to say that.
Deep down, you know it too. For this great research, your sacrifices are insignificant. That's why the power players turn to me to continue the research.
There aren't that many patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome. Even if you develop a drug without side effects, there's not enough for mass production.
That's just a minor issue. At that point, we can simply induce the disease in ordinary people.
Jesus, it just gets worse and worse.
Humans are an abundant resource. This is way easier than my current research. You don't know, do you? The power players have done many experiments already, and they've used up plenty of patients like you. Though, only your master's results were stable. Too bad he grew sentimental, which led to his demise. What a joke! Feeling pity for someone with one foot in the coffin like you. He never hesitated when extracting your spinal fluid before, but he refused to perform the final experiment at the last minute. That's why the power players got rid of him.
You mean he...
Oh, that sounded wet.
Oh, you're deteriorating rapidly. Looks like luck is on my side.
Don't get cocky. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you have that briefcase.
We'll see about that.
Damn it. More ethereals are showing up. We need to take them out first.
Come on, Chingy, let's go. Ow!
Break away in one hit.
1, 2, 3.
With pleasure.
Two. Here, get out here. By the time you clear out the ethereals, well, okay, I didn't really want to read that anyways.
We don't know what he'll do next. Should we go after him?
Hiding
What's
something.
happening to you, Harumasa? Kirishima said you were deteriorating. Please, talk to me.
I'm fine. Just feeling a little dizzy. I'll be okay in a minute.
Let me just pop some pills from my W engine.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'll end our partnership immediately.
Kirishima extracts spinal fluid from those kids regularly, but they're not in good shape. If this goes on, they'll likely relapse. So, I had them use my spinal fluid instead. We needed to find Master and secure the drug samples he left.
Okay.
Losing Kirishima would have meant losing our only lead to the power players behind him. After taking everything into consideration, it was my only option.
Pretty sure you had different options.
You need to go to the hospital, now.
Pretty sure there was much different options.
The dose was small enough not to cause any serious side effects. Besides, my tolerance is different from theirs. My body is used to this kind of strain.
I don't know about that.
Importantly, I still have things to do. Get the briefcase and put an end to that ethereal. It might sound stupid, but I don't want him wandering around forever in the hollows in that form.
Absolutely not. You're in really bad shape. You can't go fight that ethereal.
Sorry.
Absolutely not.
I have to do this.
How big do you think W engines canonically
No one
are?
values my life more than I do.
Let's say basketball size. Harumasa looks back, smiles at you mischievously like usual. his yellow headband fluttering in the wind. Then he grips his longbow tightly and charges forward without the slightest hesitation. Of course he does.
Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this.
No, don't sacrifice yourself. You're too cute. Wait, any more treasure chests? And the music changed again? Oh, we're in boss fight music now. Smack.
Here comes the first.
Oh, hell yeah.
Come on.
That's catching my aim.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Who's the pathetic one now?
One, two, three. Nope. Oh, this one. Hate this fight. Ow. Ow.
Following orders.
Got him. 2, 3.
No.
1, 2, 3. I messed that up. I messed that up real bad.
I have to.
Why is everything so muffled? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, might as well.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
No, Masa!
If this continues, he'll...
Ow. I thought I dodged that.
How strange. I thought I'd hate you. I ought to, but... it's a shame. I didn't get to see you once.
Alright, fine. I messed that up anyways. Fine. There we go. I'm gonna do this. I don't know why. I just want to. Yeah, end it with the ult. Yay, cutscene. Oh no. What's going on?
I'll go ahead and
What's with
take
the double?
what he left behind. Looks
Oh,
like you can't see your human anymore.
Hey, give us back the key! Who do you think you are?
Just stay here. You won't survive for much longer.
Damn it! I won't let you...
Oh.
Harumasa, wake up! Stay with me!
Where am I? Everyone.
Tell me, will we ever get to feel the wind again?
It's not over yet! I still have unfinished business.
What is going on?
Listen to me, Harumasa.
Master.
The essence of archery is not to be sought from the outside. It resides within you. Each time you pull the string.
Oh, come on! They can't make this end so awesomely. Oh, just fucking shot him in the heart. Holy shit.
It's useless. Even if you smash it, as long as there's a single drop, my people can replicate it.
Kiss your grand plans goodbye. Harumasa, what have you done? Sorry, little proxy, but I can't let this thing exist in the world. I guess this was my final vacation request.
Wait, no! Stay with me! Obviously, they're not killing him off. He's gonna get rescued by Miyabi.
This headband is yours now.
Baby Masa! Oh, I'm not on auto.
Huh? And I really have it?
As I promised. But don't think it'll help you hit 10 bullseyes in a row while wearing it.
Got it! Thank you, Master!
His voice is very familiar.
Harumasa,
Oh, good point. We do have them there. They look like floating melons on the shelves.
No, it's nothing. If one day I'm not around anymore, you must keep up with your medication and routine checkups. Do you understand?
Master, are you leaving? Just like Mom and Dad?
Don't say it like that.
Did I do something wrong?
It's not your fault. I'm just really tired. Maybe it's time for me to skip work and take a break. But not yet. I've still got a lot of work to do. And I will finish it.
Will you come back after your break?
If I have the chance, I will.
How does Harumasa get out?
I once thought I could save more people. At least that's what they told me. If the gods have abandoned this world, trapping us in endless calamity, then we must reclaim the power of the gods with our mortal bodies, regardless of the cost or sacrifice.
Going a little bit heavy there.
But this is wrong. I can't exchange this real, immediate suffering right in front of me for a distant and uncertain possibility. And who am I to trample on the lives of others in the name of sacrifice? I have no right. One who offers salvation in exchange for sacrifice is not a god, but evil.
We must eradicate all evil.
So, Asaba Harumasa. I wish for your life to always be your own. Not a sacrifice for anyone or anything. And I'm sorry.
Section 6 helped. Kirishima and his accomplices are swiftly subdued. The unconscious Harumasa is rushed to the hospital. Harumasa's state is dire and is given a critical condition notice. But just when the doctors are out of options, he miraculously awakes. Several days later, in the Section 6 office, the once sterile workspace seems to have been decorated carefully.
What's all the fuss? This isn't some kind of prank, is it?
Not a prank. We are celebrating the return of a teammate who's recovered from a serious illness.
That's right! We've prepared lots of yummy goodies! Asaba, you're on time today. Very good. To celebrate, we've invited a special guest.
It's me!
A warm welcome to our executive officer who's back on the job.
Man, just hearing back on the job gives me instant work fatigue. But all jokes aside, thanks, guys. If it weren't for our smart proxy calling for backup early and my dear teammates coming to the rescue just in time, my ashes would have been floating out to sea already.
You just would have been an ethereal.
You almost sound disappointed?
Executive Officer Asaba Harumasa, you've done great work and saved countless civilians from the Hollows. You are indispensable to Section 6. And with you here, we can make a real difference and help more people. I'm very proud of you.
Why so formal all of a sudden? You're making me blush. But thanks.
Yeah.
What was that saying again? Those who survive a catastrophe are destined for great fortune. Guess I'll take a fortune cookie.
You have a nice chat with everyone at Section 6. Unfortunately, work comes in and they start getting loaded with dull paperwork. Harumasa winks at you and excuses himself to rest, as he's still recovering. This guy, he's got slacking off down pat. Harumasa's invitation, you join him on the rooftop where he often sneaks off to at work. Section 6 were handpicked by Miyabi after all. Losing someone would be like her losing an arm. This is true. And the thing is, it's like Miyabi would just run 800,000 miles per hour and rescue him and then whisk him away.
To be honest, I didn't think I'd get to see you again. When I injected that drug in my neck, I thought I was done for. The doctor said the fact I was alive was sheer luck. Not to
and the
mention
fact that you're a playable character.
They couldn't explain it and called it a miracle of modern medicine. I guess I can be lucky too sometimes.
I'm just glad you're okay. So, what happened to Kirishima?
The kids at the sanatorium were all rescued and taken to a specialized hospital.
Or hopefully they're not experimented on.
I'll be helping with their living expenses. As for the power players behind the scenes, we managed to get several names out of Kirishima during his interrogation. I'd say that's a decent lead to work with.
Uh-oh, did Jane Doe interrogate him? Fucking lucky bastard. Still can't imagine them actually killing a playable character in ZZZ. Yet, it might happen.
About your master, did you take care of everything?
Yeah. I've collected his belongings, and the funeral's next month. Though, I might be the only one attending.
Oh, Harumasa lifts up his hand and gently brushes the end of his yellow headband.
To me, Master was my only family. So I was fixated on getting an answer from him. I wanted to ask him, why did he have to leave me without saying a word? Just like my birth parents did. But now, it just feels like none of that matters anymore.
Kinda sounded like he said a lot of words to you.
Deceit and exploitation were real. But so were the care and kindness. If suffering and happiness can coexist, then maybe love and hate can too.
So if you think that, JD, which character do you think would be the one they kill off?
Have you decided to forgive him?
I wouldn't call it forgiveness. It's just acceptance. I take it as it is. Good or bad, pain or joy. There's nothing I don't accept. Perhaps that's what makes up life itself. There's always going to be evil. But there's always going to be good out there too. Like how I was on the brink but recovered miraculously.
The proxy you didn't choose.
Even though I've lost family, I got to meet you and my amazing teammates.
Suddenly a phone rings. It's Harumasa's specialist doctor.
Mr. Asaba Harumasa, based on your recent test results, we have a hypothesis that we think you need to know. Our analysis suggests that the drug you injected may have actually saved your life.
What do you mean? That drug was supposed to be poison to me and accelerate my disease.
Poison? No. It's more like a special cure tailored just for you.
Aww.
We have detected active residual ingredients inside your body that not only control the disease, but are a perfect match for your physiology. In other words, this medicine only works on you. Must have been made by someone who knew your condition inside and out. It's just a shame that it is an unfinished product. But it's still incredible how it brought you back from the brink of death.
Harumasa hangs up the phone after a brief chat with the doctor. He looks a little confused, as if he needs a long time to process this fact.
So, it wasn't a miracle.
Kind of a miracle.
So the medicine that your master left behind wasn't any kind of booster drug. It was made specially to treat your illness. No wonder that ethereal stayed near it.
I guess so. I wonder when he stopped working on the ether booster drug and began focusing on creating a cure for me.
Oh.
I had no idea. That's probably why those people decided to get rid of him.
Harumasa leans against the rooftop railing and stays quiet for a long time. Just when you think he's dozed off, he breaks the silence.
Thanks for being here. Don't worry. I'll live my life to the fullest. But if one day I become sick and turn into an ethereal, don't frown. We all know that day's gonna come sooner or later. When that happens, and if you're around, I hope you can do me a small favor and end my life.
What is Wise gonna do?
Wandering forever as an ethereal in a hollow. Please.
I mean, you have Miyabi.
I can't make that promise. Just live your best life and try not to turn into an ethereal.
You're asking too much of me, Master Proxy. All right. Let's both aim to live our lives to the fullest. In this messed up, wounded, yet so brilliantly beautiful world.
After enjoying the calm for a while, you suddenly receive a message from Harumasa to celebrate his partial recovery. He wants to invite everyone for a small gathering at the port. He'd bring the Bang Boo with him? Aww. Looks like none of my friends were late. How sweet of you. If I'm not mistaken, there's only one person here who's known for being late. It's Harumasa himself. Oh ho, since you put it that way, I'll have to admit to it. In any case, to mark my brush with death, or rather, my miraculous survival, I've specially invited everyone to relax today. I've even picked the hottest hobby around, sea fishing. Yay! If we catch a big fish, can I eat it right away? Nope, you have to bring it back and cook it first. Today is perfect for training, with a sea fishing competition. Looks like Chief is going all out. Asaba, your health. Sorry for not telling you all everything earlier. It's true that my situation is pretty serious, but I can still work normally. Section 6 pays well, so I'm not planning to leave yet. But, I do have a small request. I'd appreciate it if you all stop looking at me like I'm on my deathbed. If you can treat me the same way as before, that would be great. To me, you are the same to me as before. There is no difference. I see. If our superiors have any questions about this later, I'll find a way to handle it. Thanks. You're still the most reliable one among us. Huh? Is Harumasa different? Not at all. I'm still your slacking off partner, Tsukaku. Just kidding. Don't worry, I should be fine for a while. As for the future, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But today, the main event is sea fishing. The doctor said it's good for my physical and mental health to come out and stay active, right, Wise? Huh? Oh, yeah. Nice, nice. You picked up exactly where I was going with that. Preparations will take a little longer, so feel free to wander around here before then. The breeze here is very pleasant, so make sure you enjoy it to the fullest. Face down, ass up, that's the way the statue fucks. What? What's her name? It is Kana! Hello, are you okay? I'm fine, and thank you for your concern. It might sound a little strange, but it's exactly like Mr. Harumasa said. When the wind blows, I feel a sense of freedom I've never experienced before. I wish Shinye were here too. I miss him. Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. All this wouldn't be possible without Mr. Harumasa and you. You two weren't around. We might not be standing here, enjoying the breeze. Oh, so sweet. Oh, it's what's her name? It's Ryosuke and Tsubaki. How's your confession plan going? I haven't started yet. I'm still thinking, why didn't I go first then? Huh? Tsubaki likes Ryusuke. Little love triangle. Oh yeah. Where's Seth? Why isn't Seth invited? He helped out a lot too. Poor boy. It's all work for him. Arr, this ship will set sail soon. Please prepare to board. If y'all like a group photo, please take it here. Well, since you said so, let's take a photo then. Time for the group photo. Aww. Can I selfie it? Can selfie it. Oh, hell yeah, we're selfieing this one. Yanagi's so cute. Okay. No, that blocks the bamboo. There we go. Otherwise, the bamboo is blocked. I want... Ooh, that looks good. There we go. And smile. After that, everyone tries sea fishing under Harumasa's guidance. After some initial confusion, everyone gradually finds their rhythm and catches some fish. You ask who caught the most? Of course it's Harumasa. Wythe? Wisely? Writhely is here? Oh shit, why is it auto-playing? Perhaps the long night hasn't ended, but a hope always glows with golden light. Damn it, I really would have loved to read that. Yay, we did it, everybody. Was it worth it? Hell yeah, it was worth it.